With so many old wives' tales out there about breastfeeding, many mums-to-be might be wondering, what should I eat when breastfeeding twins? Well, I'm here to set the record straight. Hi there, and welcome to my channel. My name is Melanie McGrice, and I'm a specialist fertility and prenatal dietitian. Breastfeeding forms part of the first 1,000 days of life, a period that I'm particularly passionate about. Basically, it's the time from conception until your bub is 2 to 3 years old. The reason I'm so passionate about it is that if we can get the nutrition just right, we can set your bub up for success through the power of good food. Stay tuned and I'll explain what you should eat when breastfeeding twins. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to teach you the ins and outs of what to eat for breastfeeding twins. Breast milk is known as liquid gold. It's recognised as the golden standard for feeding human babies, and we know that they don't need anything other than breast milk for about the first half of their lives, with the exception of vitamin D and K, which are often given as supplements. Many twin mums are worried about breast milk supply and believe that what they eat or drink will either help them or harm them. The truth is that breast milk volume is not significantly affected by what you consume. The way that breast milk production works is that the more you take out, the more milk your body will make. So, as long as you're emptying your breasts regularly, either from a feed or through pumping, your body will make enough milk for your babies. A good rule of thumb is to feed on demand and respond to your bubba's hunger cues. This will help to establish your milk supply in the early days. Another belief many mums hold is that you have to drink huge amounts of fluids to get more breast milk. While breastfeeding is generally thirsty work, especially with twins, around 3 litres or 12 cups per day should be sufficient for most mamas, but depending upon your body size and your environment, this amount can change. If you're not a big water drinker, use fruit like lemon or orange slices to encourage you to drink more to prevent dehydration and related symptoms such as fatigue, irritability, and loss of concentration. From a nutritional point of view, the amount of energy, protein, folate, minerals, and trace elements in breast milk are generally independent of your diet. Instead of mirroring your diet, your body draws from your reserves to maintain these levels in breast milk. A good example of this is calcium. If you don't consume enough calcium in the form of calcium-rich foods like milk, yogurt, and cheese, or as a supplement, your calcium stores, which are your teeth and bones, will start to deplete. The same goes for energy. Your body will use some of your fat stores as well as energy from the food that you eat in a day to maintain the energies in breast milk. For each baby, you'll need an additional 500 to 600 calories per day on top of what you were eating before you were pregnant. Eating small, frequent, energy-dense meals can help make eating large amounts of calories easier. Eating more high-fat foods is a great way to hit your calorie targets as well, because fat is energy-dense. This means that a little goes a long way. Just be careful with regards to the types of fats that you choose, because the type of fat predominant in your diet will also be predominant in your breast milk. So if you're eating lots of fast foods, and processed meats, your breast milk will probably be higher in those bad saturated fats and trans fats. In my studies, the amount of saturated fat a mouse pup receives is directly related to fat deposition. Although we don't have human studies to confirm this, it's probably wise to eat more unsaturated healthy fats, such as olive oil, avocado, nuts and seeds, more regularly than their saturated fat counterparts. Other nutrients that are dependent upon your diet include vitamin A, D, vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, also your fatty acids and iodine. So these are the nutrients that we want to focus on to make sure that your breast milk levels are sufficient for your bub's optimal development. When you eat a varied and balanced diet made up of plenty of colourful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, dairy, healthy fats and lean proteins like fatty fish, it is possible to meet your daily recommendations for these nutrients. Although food should always be your first port of call, it's also recommended that mums continue to take a postpartum supplement at least until they're no longer breastfeeding. Looking after yourself while you breastfeed, especially if you're breastfeeding twins, is essential. At the end of the day, your body knows exactly how to make this precious liquid gold. All you need to do is give it the right ingredients. If you want to deep dive into all of the aspects of nutrition related to twins and multiples, make sure that you get our Multiples Nutrition Toolkit. Head over to melaniemcgrice.com/shop to get access, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow us on social media for more interesting videos on nutrition during the first 1,000 days of life. Thanks for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. What should I be, sorry, messed it up already. Because the type of fat,